Alright, Arnold Allen and Max Holloway just wrapped up, and I'm here to talk about everything that happened in the fight. What were my thoughts? I feel like this is old news by now because, yes, normally I do release a video or a live stream on Sunday. There was no live stream or video on Sunday, and I'm so sorry, guys. But I've basically been uploading or doing some sort of content every day for the past few months. I think I took one break because I was sick, but other than that, I'm sorry, guys, you know. Let's just say I slept through the 10 a.m. alarm, you know what I'm trying to say, and it won't happen again. I'm gonna see you guys next Sunday. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be updating you on UFC 288, what's going on with the co-main event, what's going on with Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush, what do we know so far? So tune in for that, but first, let's get into Max Holloway, Arnold Allen. Alright, you know it's a good day when we have a sponsor. The sponsor of today's video is actually a sponsor I'm super excited to work with is Arete. Arete is a streetwear brand from the UK that has designs inspired by mixed martial arts. They have designs inspired by fighters like Darren Till, Paddy Pimblett, and so much more. The people over there were nice enough to send me a hoodie of my own. As you guys could see, you know, it says kill everybody. Like, seriously, I had no idea what these hoodies were gonna look like, but I was insanely surprised. These hoodies look dope as hell. Look, if you guys want to go check out their designs, which I really suggest you guys do, go hit the link in the description and use code JACK10 to get 10% off of your order. That means you're gonna help me as well as help yourself because you're gonna get some dope ass merch while also getting a massive discount. But let's just get back into the video. Alright, Max Holloway, Arnold Allen, man, this fight was a fight that I said was going to be fight of the year, and while it necessarily wasn't fight of the year, it was a pretty interesting fight, and I think that Arnold Allen, even though he lost pretty convincingly, despite Ariel saying that he somehow had Arnold Allen winning, which I'm an Ariel fan, but come on, guys. Arnold Allen did not win the fight. Though I will say that 5th and 4th round is close. I could definitely see an argument giving the 5th round to Arnold Allen despite being dropped. We've seen definitely other scenarios where a fighter has gotten dropped and lost a round before, and especially since that was like literally the last second of the round, it's kind of tough to judge, but basically the fight kind of went how I expected, though Max Holloway did use a lot more kicks than I anticipated. I thought this was going to be kind of just a straight boxing match with Arnold Allen using a little more kick, and as I said to you guys leading up, I said, hey, Arnold Allen is actually a really good boxer, and we saw that him countering Max Holloway, landing big shots, especially in the second round, which I thought he won. I had a 4-1 Max, but Arnold Allen winning the second round, and the rest of the rounds were for Max Holloway, and Arnold looked devastated after, which sucks because I do like Arnold Allen, but I think he'll be back. I'm very interested to see how he does against a guy like Brian Ortega or Ilia Topuria and Josh Emmett, depending on who wins that fight. There's a lot of fun matchups, especially at featherweight. I mean, I could also see a fight with him and Giga Chikadze. That'd be a fun fight. So many great matchups there. I think if I'm Arnold Allen, I'm saying, hey, listen, this was a big opportunity. Definitely showed skill. Let me get right back in there. Let me try to get there in July. Try to face off against another contender, whoever it may be. Because I think if Arnold gets maybe 2 more wins, we could definitely see him fight Alexander Volkanovski. I mean, we saw Yair Rodriguez defeat Brian Ortega after losing to Max, getting an immediate interim title shot. I'm just saying, stay active, get a win. And what's next for Max Holloway? Guys, I've been saying this for a long time. Max Holloway needs to move to lightweight. First of all, he's pretty big for 145. Like, this should not be a hard cut at all up to 155. He faced off against Dustin Poirier for the interim title. I think it's time to go back. He had a close fight against Dustin Poirier, who is the #1 contender. I think him and Justin Gaethje, if we're not making the Dustin Poirier rematch, I think that's the perfect fight to make. I think that's the fight that makes sense. I think Max Holloway is really just 1 win away from fighting for the lightweight title, but it does get complicated with Volkanovski wanting to go for the lightweight title as well. We're gonna see about that. Basically, I wouldn't mind seeing him against any of the top 5 lightweights at the moment. Make a fun fight with Max Holloway. It's a guaranteed banger. There's stakes on the line because if Max wins, he can get a title shot, and let's just move him away from featherweight. It doesn't seem like Volkanovski is losing anytime soon, although Yair Rodriguez is a really big threat to Volkanovski. But even if Volkanovski loses his next fight, we have to wait for him to get a rematch, and then if Volkanovski wins that fight, we're waiting on a trilogy. Like, Max is definitely not fighting for a title in the minimum of a year, and that's assuming that Volkanovski loses his next fight. The move to make is go to lightweight. I think it's very simple. Max Holloway's a big name. He'll definitely get a title shot off of a big win, and it's just simple like that. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. I thought the fight was pretty good. Not fight of the year, but nonetheless, it was a fun fight. I expected Arnold Allen to use a little more grappling, maybe incorporate some takedowns, but we've seen other people really struggle against Max Holloway, so for Arnold Allen to really make it somewhat competitive, pretty impressive on his end. But I know that's not what he wants to hear. I'm sure he's going to be back pretty soon, but let me know what you guys thought of the fight in the comment section below. Alright, now just to give you guys a quick update, what's going on with UFC 288. Now, as you guys know, this is a massive pay-per-view coming up. Sterling versus Cejudo, which normally wouldn't really headline a pay-per-view, right? And a lot of people are saying, hey, the co-main event was carrying the card, right? Which was Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush. Now, this was a fight that was been hyped up since Abu Dhabi. This was the clear fight to make. I mean, Beneil Dariush kind of already deserves a title shot, if we're being honest. Charles Oliveira coming off of that loss to Islam Makhachev found out this week that the fight would sadly be canceled. And a major update is that this fight is being moved to June 10th, which is what I said on my original video. I said that will probably happen. Yes, it's going to be moved to June 10th on that Amanda Nunes Juliana Pena pay-per-view. So I'm glad we're keeping that fight intact because that fight was a really fun fight. Unless we were getting someone like Dustin Poirier filling in for Charles Oliveira, I wanted that fight to stay intact. Now it leaves UFC 288 with a massive hole in it because clearly there was supposed to be a big co-main event. Now the main event's really carrying, which yes, this is a very entertaining main event, and I'm glad to see fans respecting this main event instead of saying it's just trash. This main event is a really fun fight on a technique level. I mean, you got Cejudo coming back. He's one of the greatest bantamweights to ever live. Aljamain Sterling, which then we have Aljamain Sterling, which a win over Cejudo could very much put him in the greatest bantamweight conversation. There's big stakes on the line, but still no co-main event. I mean, we got Jessica Andrade fighting, also Drew Dober on the main card. Bryce Mitchell has a new opponent, Musfar Evolov, but we're missing a co-main event, and right now Dana White has said, hey, I am trying to find a co-main event. We're working on it this weekend, trying to get it done ASAP.
In Newark, we lost Charles Oliveira versus Beneil. Are you guys going to look to add something else to that card, or because
we're working on it now? We're actually working on it tonight, and I just told Sean we'll get together on Monday and button this up.
Now, there's been a lot of talk of what's going to fill in. You know, number one, I've heard Poirier Beneil, which obviously isn't going to happen anymore now that the fight has been moved. But Dustin Poirier is very much in that conversation. Like him and Justin Gaethje, I could very much seeing a co-main event, seeing that these two are supposed to fight each other. Justin Gaethje said the only way he would accept a fight before the end of summer was if he fought in June so he could prepare for a title shot in October. I could see that happening, and whoever fills in is going to get a lot of money. Like, this is going to be the money fight because the UFC really needs this. Now, I don't see that one being a possibility, seeing that Justin Gaethje just kind of fought very recently, didn't take too much damage, and Poirier is more than ready. Like, Poirier is down. Another possible co-main event, Gilbert Burns, Belal Muhammad. Now, this is a fight that's important for the welterweight division. The only problem I see with this is the winner is going to be expecting a title shot, and if Dana White is seriously like, hey, Colby's getting the next title shot, I mean, I don't think that sits well with the winner. I mean, you're filling in on short notice just for Leon to defend his title in the fall, and then he's going to return till God knows when, like maybe May. If we're going off of the average schedule of Leon Edwards, he's not going to return to like May, April. So after fighting in May, you're going to be waiting almost a year. It's just ridiculous to me. However, though, I will say that they will probably ask Colby, will you fill in? And if Colby is down, that would be an awesome main event. Colby versus Belal or Colby versus Gilbert. That would be a fun co-main event. I wouldn't get too excited, guys. The fight is only 3 weeks away. Like, good luck trying to find a good enough main event that's going to get us excited. My expectations is Gilbert Burns, Belal Muhammad, which I don't mind as a co-main event. However, I just don't think that the casual audience is going to just be attracted to it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and that's going to conclude the video. Let me know what you guys thought of the fight, and let me know what you guys think of the co-main event. What do you guys think will be the co-main event? Comment in the comment section below. Hopefully when this video comes out, there isn't already news, but it will probably come out later today, so expect tomorrow. If there is news, I will be talking about it. Trust me. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Always manage to support. Leave a like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.